It's been a hot summer, but I survived. I survived my very first desert summer in Las Vegas. So I'm very proud of myself. It was very hot, and I kind of refer to it as like the summer blahs, because back in Michigan you have the winter blahs where you don't really leave the house too much, you don't really do a whole lot. But here, it's during the summer, because it is hot, like very hot. Like you step outside and it's like you're baking. It's just that hot. So pretty much you stay inside. You stay inside your house, you go to the movies a lot, go into any place that has air conditioning, pretty much. So I can just say that we really haven't done a whole lot of exploration, that type of stuff, during the really hot weather. But it's starting to cool off now, which is amazing. Although now that it's cooled off, the government shuts down and, all the great national parks around here are all closed. So that's great. So we have these wonderful things that we could do with this awesome weather. It's in like the middle 70s, which at first was like really cold. Like it was like, okay, where's my sweater? Where's my jacket? Like what's happening? Because you're used to like upper 90s, low hundreds. So it's a very drastic change when it cools off. Because it's like, your body's going, what's going on? It's cold now, what's going on? But normally in Michigan, if it was like 75 degrees, that's a great day. That's like, get your shorts out, get your tank tops, but not here. Here it's like, where'd I put that jacket? It's somewhere around here, Where's my sweaters? Did I put them away? I need them. So... it's just a different perspective. You just get used to one temperature and then it just drops. But now I'm starting to get more used to it. It's sunny out. It's wonderful. Beautiful time to go hiking and kayaking and oh yeah, it's all shut down. So hopefully it gets, rectified soon because I want to get out and enjoy this wonderful weather before it gets any cooler. So that's pretty much what's happening right now. We went recently to Utah, which was a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, I had no idea. I had overlooked Utah for the longest time. It's kind of like Utah, what's there? But they have Zion National Park and St. George. We stayed in St. George, and it is such a cute little town. It's so, I don't know, just kind of bustling and has these really cool restaurants and awesome breweries, which I know, yeah, I didn't think Utah would have very many breweries, but they do. And we went to Zion. It is probably one of the most beautiful places I have ever seen. And see if I can insert some pictures right here from our trip. And it just, it's just spectacular. And I think it might be our new Isle Royal. Because we definitely next year want to plan some really good hiking, camping trips. Want to go do the Narrows, which is like this canyon where you can actually at some points touch each side of the wall, with your arms. And it's in this like river kind of gorge, so you can only do it on days that it obviously isn't raining because you have flash flooding. But it just looks spectacular. So that's definitely on the list of things that we want to do. In the past few months, I started a new job. I'm very excited. It's more along the lines of what I used to do. So I feel definitely more in my element. And I don't know, I have really great coworkers. Interesting people come in. So there's a lot of really cool stories that I could share. Yeah, it just is a lot more relaxing. It's less stressful. I go to work and I don't bring it home with me. It's a lot of fun that way. I can focus on, the house and focus on just exploring the area more, now that I can actually exit the house now without being like scorched. So, it just is. I think I finally found what I'm supposed to do. So that's always fun. So just recently we went to the Strip, which we haven't been in a long time because the novelty wears off very quickly, believe me. My favorite place is downtown, which is like Fremont Street. Main Street Station has an amazing brewery and sushi bar, and That's my favorite place. But every once in a while, you want to go down to the Strip to kind of, do something fun. Well, Tim and I just celebrated 13 years being married, 13th anniversary. So we decided to go down to the Strip and go to one of the celebrity places, not places, but celebrity chef restaurants. So we decided, like, well, we'll just walk around and see what's there. If all else fails, we'll just go over to the Venetian, to one of our favorite little, cafe places, little Italian place. But we just happened to walk into the Forum Shops, and there was Spago. And I'm like, oh, Wolfgang Puck. That might be good, but I didn't have any hopes that we would be able to get in. Well, just so happens we beat the rush, because later on it filled up really fast. But we were early enough, and they're like, oh yeah, we have a table for you. And I'm like, oh, awesome. So we sit down, and the waitress was, telling us about the menu and some of the specials that they have. But she mentioned also that the best way to experience dinner there was the tasting menu, which is an amazing thing, and I never knew it existed. You go and you just say, I give my entire dining experience over to the chef, and he prepares, or she, whoever's on staff, but it was a he that night, the 6 plates for you to try. But we ended up getting like 8 plates because the chef got really creative, and it was really awesome. And he did these things that I guess he's never done before. And the executive chef was actually on duty that night, so it was probably one of the most amazing meals I've ever had. It was just fantastic. And he must have known me because I just love corn. And he made these corn stuffed ravioli with this corn chowder sauce, which, oh my gosh, I could eat that every day, all day. I mean, it was just amazing. And we had, halibut and this salady type thing that it was crunchy on the inside, and it was wrapped in avocado, so it was creamy on the outside. And which is, how often do you get something like that? And you just pop the whole thing in your mouth with little chopsticks. And it was just this amazing textural experience, and the flavors were just amazing. And I found out I always hated balsamic vinegar. Always hated it. It was disgusting. It was too bitter, I don't know. So they brought out this little pizza that came with another part of the meal, and it had balsamic vinegar drizzled on it, but found out it is a 25-year-old aged balsamic. Never again am I going to have anything less than a 25-year-old aged balsamic, because it was probably the best thing I put in my mouth all evening, because it was just amazing. And then they asked why we were there. Actually, they asked, where are you visiting from? And I was like, oh no, we live here. We're just over in Henderson. They're like, oh, well, what brings you out to the Strip? And we told them it was our anniversary. So of course he tells the chef, and the chef makes this plate of all these little, after we've already had 2 desserts, because they added a dessert on there, these little cookies and little bits on this plate that had chocolate drizzled saying happy anniversary, and then this little candle that we blew out. So that was so nice that they did that. And so actually we had 3 desserts. I was stuffed. They're little plates, but when you have 8 of them and then extra desserts, whew, you get full. So all in all, great experience. If you're in Vegas, go to Spago. It does not disappoint at all. Just go early because it filled up very quickly later in the evening. But yeah, that's what's happening now. Enjoying the weather. I'm gonna run out and grab, do some errands in a bit, and I don't know, it's great. If I didn't get to see you while I was back in Michigan, hopefully I'll get to see you next time. I miss you all. Bye.